Hello my lovelies. This video is dedicated to one of my lovely viewers, Cindy, and she asked for a what's in my bag video. And she also asked if I could do a bag collection video, which I will do on a later date. But because I had already had this bag packed, I thought it'd be perfect. I apologize for my voice. I'm just getting it back. I was ill for a really long time, about 2 weeks, bedridden, and just really bad strain of flu going around, and I'm just getting over it. So today was like the first day I was able to get up and do things, and I ran some errands even though I couldn't be out for too long. But anyway, as you see here, the small hobo. This comes in 4 sizes, and right here before you, you see the shiny crumpled calfskin leather handbag, and it has dual-toned hardware, very unique. It has the antique gold as well as the ruthenium, which is like an aged oxidized silver, and you get both on this bag. So just looking at the shape, it's kind of like a wedge shape. I hated it in the beginning because I thought these 2 flaps were really weird, wasn't sure what to make of it, but I've grown to really like it because it's different. So anyway, on the outside you've got 2 side pockets, and for being a small bag, they're actually quite large. You can fit a regular size phone, as long as you don't have those huge phones. Regular size phone. This is my iPhone Air case. The iPhone Air is by no means a small phone, but it is a largish phone, but it's skinny. So if you have a smaller phone than the iPhone Air, it should fit perfectly in one of the side pockets. Let's see. I love even the way this bag sounds. It's very ASMR. This is the ruthenium side. But isn't it great? It's quite a small handbag, and to fit a full-size phone in the pocket is a gift. Very lovely. Okay, on the other side we have the gold side, see? And in here, I can't wait to show you what have we got here. So this is my new card holder, you guys. So excited. You guys are the first people to see my new card holder. Yes, it's Chanel inspired, and it was only $18.99 from Amazon, and they used the same antique gold hardware to match my bag. And it's genuine leather. I will of course post the link for this bag and this card holder in the information box, but you can see how beautiful it is. Hard to do this with one hand. It's really generous. I wish it had a divider that's split into 2 sides, but it's okay because the Louis Vuitton ones don't have them either, and that's pretty much what it's based off of. But it's one large compartment, and it holds more cards than the Louis Vuitton Claire. It's a little bit roomier, a little more generous, and I love how structured and puffy it is. It's just overall really well made, and I highly recommend it. So this is the only one that comes in the aged gold. The others are still a pretty shiny, like golden hardware, but they're all genuine leather, and some are on sale right now, so I urge you to check them out. It's such a beautiful key card holder, and of course you can attach your keys to the end, or you could like hook it onto your bag. That would be really cute to see. That's what it would look like if you hooked it onto your bag. Be quite cute, right? Okay, let's get into the bag itself. So the clasp is this gorgeous CC logo, and you push it like a drawstring, so when you release it, it locks, and you push it and it releases, and you can see the difference between the age golds and the ruthenium hardware, the contrast. That's something I used to hate too, and I love it now, so it's funny how things change. So as you can see, I have a lot of stuff in this bag, lots of stuff. Okay, if you hear snoring, I'm sorry, that is Nova beside me. I'll show you her, she's right there. Okay, and this bag smells divine, by the way. Okay, so the first thing we took out is my IKEA pencil case. Still going strong, probably one of the most resilient bag sets I've ever had. And I have some pens and pencils in here. I've got this pen I got from the Dollar Tree, actually. I love 0.7. I really like fat lines when I write. And it's like a gel pen. It's really pretty. I like it. And then I've got my Sumo Grip mechanical pencil. That is 0.9. And then, sorry, she's getting really irritated. My God, she struggles to get comfortable. How are you comfortable when you're like that? Just to set up the bed for you. We go. You okay? There we go. Okay. Then we've got a BMW pen. My mum got that when she bought her car. She doesn't use it, so I took it. And then we've got this pen from Global Garden. This is a company that I danced for recently. We did a Christmas show medley for them. And then this is the law firm I used to work for, which no longer exists. So, yeah. I wonder if IKEA still sells this trio set. I have to visit IKEA again sometime. I haven't gone since COVID started. I really want to visit to see their new stuff. Yeah, I always like their organization. So you're going to see the rest of the set. So this is the other piece. It's like a slim pouch. And I like this felt because even though it's thin, it's protective. And it provides some shock when you put like some fragile stuff like electronics in there. So in here I've got my earbuds. I got these from Amazon. They're so amazing. They were only $10 on sale. Oops. And then here, quality is amazing. They're really cute as well. They're like this nude color and orange inside, and then you can control the music and stuff from this screen, the volume and stuff like that. And if you lose one of the earbuds, you can like trace it on the case and it will make a sound like find my earbuds, whatever. And then this is my new phone cable. Yay! First iPhone with USB-C I'm using right now, because my last phone was a 14 plus, so I've got an Air now, so it's nice to be rid of lightning forever. I hate lightning cables. Here's my fast charger plug. It's got both USB-C and USB. And here is my power bank. It's got 2 full chargers on there for my phone. I'm sorry I'm not whispering. It's kind of hard for me to control the volume of my voice right now because I'm just getting it back, so it's a bit funny. I can only go like to certain pitch, and if I try to whisper, it's kind of hard. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully I'm not too loud, and hopefully this is okay for ASMR. And then this is the third pouch of the set. So you got 1, 2, 3. See, they're all different shapes too, which is great. But I think they're all the same width. See? They're all the same width, which is quite cool. Okay. So, yeah, they're all the same width, but totally different shapes. It's like a flat rectangle. This is like cubic, long. This is also cubic, but this is tiny little pencil case. And this is the largest one. And what's really nice about this felt material is that you can throw it in the wash, clean it easily, and it's durable. This is my tech case where I keep all my vlogging equipment. Got new tripod. It's so tiny. It's the smallest tripod I've ever had. Probably my favorite as well. And sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. But it rotates like that. So 360 rotation, opens like that, and it extends like that. And then there's this like little Bluetooth button that you can actually remove. And it's like this little remote. I used it when I was in Arizona with my friends, and it was a hit. But best of all, like sticks there, so it's easy to not lose, basically, so you don't lose it. And it's all like self, what do you call it? It's compact, but I can't even think of the word right now. Everything's together, basically. Look how small it is, fits in my hand like that. And then I've got my microphones. These are my favorite microphones ever. They were so cheap as well. I love Amazon deals because you save so much money, especially if you're a Prime member. So this looks like an Apple product, except it's black. And I've got 2 microphones and the USB-C receiver. And these are magnetic. They actually separate from that, so you can put the clothing in between there. Also rotates too, and there's a clip. And the magnetic back in the case. See, look. And they're very like sleek. I love this little case. And it tells me when it needs charging. It's green, so it's okay right now. And then the last thing I have is my Feel Light by Ulanzi. It says Vision, but it's the Ulanzi International Group, and it's got different temperatures and brightness. Everything is controlled with these dials at the top, and then it swivels 360. It's honestly my favorite filler. It's so easy to, it's like so easy to use, lots of flexibility, and it lasts a really long time as well. So yeah, so these are my 3 things to vlog. Can you believe all my vlogging equipment just like fits in this little bag? And look, there's more room for stuff. It's so hard to zip things up with one hand. Okay. Also, what's really nice about these pouches is that they have these like loops at the end of each of them, and they're actually so useful when you travel, because like when they're in a bag under the seat in front of you on a plane, they make them so easy to grab from your chair. So really, really great. I think because of the design, the hobo design, it fits a lot more than it seems. So these 3 things already, as well as this pouch. But God, can't you believe, like, this pouch is just so beautiful. I love it. So we're gonna put that back in the side. One hand struggling. Here we go. Got one more thing in here. And inside the bag there are these like side pockets you can't see, but they're basically on the other side of these outside pockets, but inside the lining, but directly on the other side, so on the sides. So it's interesting design, really unique. Okay, so here is my essentials kit. I like clear pouches so you can see everything. So got a new inhaler today, thank God. Oops. It's albuterol. Some good shit right there to help me breathe, especially when I'm sick. I don't have asthma issues ever until I'm ill, and then it triggers it, and then I need it when I'm ill. But I'm thankful that I don't need it the rest of the year. It's usually winter time when I'm sick. Anyway, I've got tampons. My favorite Ricola flavor right now, caramel. They literally taste like Werther's, but they're better because they actually soothe your throat. Then I've got these throat soothers. Elderberry, mixed berry. Got my Muji sewing kit. Don't know if I can open it with my nail right now. Let me see. I don't know if I can open it. But you can see it's got needles and little scissors and thread and stuff like that. And then okay. Look, Poopery before you go. Original citrus. It's good to have. I've got nail file. I'll stick everything back in here while I go through that little mini pen delta. Like, it clicks this way. And then cuticle pusher. little cuticle blade. It's my Muji sewing kit. Travel tampons, absolutely vital. Halls, lozenges, kind of disgusting compared to Ricola. I think Ricola has the best throat chops, to be honest. Some sweet that I got at some gig, can't remember. Mix of Midol and allergy meds. Plasters, hydrocolored plasters, especially I usually get cut at my gigs by costumes and stuff, so it's always good to have just in case, you never know. And then it's a little cuticle cutter. It's my new tweezers. Came with like a travel little pointed edge one, and my slanted edge is like a regular size, so I leave that at home. This is my travel one. And then I've got True Lime. You know when you're out, you're drinking water, have lime wedges, or you're just like on the go and you want lime. This is made from real limes. Basically disintegrated limes in powder form. I highly recommend. Then I've got my little nail cutter. And then another cuticle cutter. That's a heavy duty one. Clipper actually. And then that's it. All that. Yeah, this is a gorgeous Chanel 25. It's actually from Hazel Luxury, and I've been so privileged for these really high-end factories to contact me. I won't get into the ethics of what's going on with the factories in China and designer brands, but China has exposed a lot of brands recently, and if you know, you know, that's all I'll say. But these companies that have been reaching out to me lately for reviews, I am astounded by the quality. If you know me and you've been following me, I used to be a huge advocate for like designer brands, Not saying I don't appreciate some aspects of them, but there's also a lot of controversy. And once you dig and once you find out more and more information, it's kind of hard to take sides, but I will say I give credit where it's due. When I see a very well-made handbag, I will give credit, and this bag deserves all the credit. It is absolutely stunning. If you know Chanel, Louis Vuitton, lots of brands have been charging outrageous prices, and the quality has been on the decline for a very long time. When these companies have reached out to me and shown me their bags, it's kind of like they're cheaper, but they're higher quality than what you see at the actual stores. I won't say anything more, but I am privileged to have this in my possession, and it is by far one of my favorite handbags. Also, I never used to be a Chanel girly. I used to be strictly Louis Vuitton girly, and I used to hate this bag. I hated this bag so much when it first came out, but I love it now. It's very polarizing, whether you love it or you hate it. It's one of those crazy, edgy designs that you can't ever forget. So anyway, thank you for watching What's in My Bag, and I hope you have a good night.